We were talking about medical issues. I had those as a kid, but nothing near as bad as my sister. My sister, I love her, 6 months old, she got diagnosed with ALL leukemia. I know. She's still alive, don't worry. I'll get to that. But basically, at that time, this was all new, experimental. It was the 90s. Like, Clinton was still president. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. So, she went off to Riley. My mom went with her. I went and lived with my grandma. That was a bit of a change for me. My grandma was a nice little craft lady, had yardsticks laying all over the house, and because one kid had to go and get cancer, she inherited an ADHD 4-year-old who had just watched the Power Rangers movie. So she's worried about one kid dying. Meanwhile, I'm chasing her cats around the house like, white tiger! Ah! I don't know who needed therapy more, me because my mom left or her because of me. It was not great. But eventually they found out I'm a perfect tissue match with my sister. So I can give her a bone marrow transplant. Thank you. I'm awesome. It wasn't a hard decision. They looked at me and said, Charlie, your sister's life is on the line. Do you want to be a hero like the Power Rangers? I went, hell yeah. They put me under. I don't remember any of it except for waking up with like this just searing pain right above my ass from where they took it out of my hip. And she had this weird bag that looked like Jell-O hooked up to her, and they were all like, oh my God, you saved your sister's life. And I'm like, I kind of want Jell-O. It worked, it took, and it led me to my very first joke I ever wrote. Because a few years later, when her hair had come back and she was a beautiful, kind, young little girl, she put gum in my hair. And I told her, you don't realize you are literally a pain in my ass. I put my ass on the line for you. Frankly, I worked all the ass material to death. The word was banned in the house after that. But she's doing all right. Couple of weird things happened with that. First off, her blood DNA changed. Her blood DNA reads as me, male, Charlie Berkeley. She goes and gets a blood draw, like when she found out she was pregnant. They're like, okay, congratulations, you're pregnant, and you're also a dude. Led to my greatest speech ever I got to use as a big brother. Because I knew that she's in high school, she's dating. I got to go and meet the guy, I got to do that. I'd sit him down and be like, that's my only little sister. I almost lost her once in my life. I hope you know that. It's my blood that literally runs through her veins. So if you get any ideas about trying anything, it's kind of like you're doing it with me. And they all ran away! Till we got to the last one. She's married now, she's got kids. Love them all, love them to death. And I knew my brother-in-law was the perfect candidate for her when I gave him that speech, and then he went, all right, bend over, big boy, let's see who's better.